Emily, why don't you ever watch any of the good movies that are out there?
Okay, there's no way you've seen this movie.
Tommy Boy?
Yeah, there's no way you've had time to watch that
We were
movie.
just talking about Tommy Boy off air. I've seen Tommy Boy so many times. It's one of my all-time favorites.
You and my husband. Is it really that good? I mean, it looks like it would give me anxiety watching, just like Michael Scott did in The Office.
Hey, Chris Farley was just a comedic genius. Like David Spade has that dry kind of, dry humor that kind of works with, but Chris Farley is just that. He was just funny in everything he did, and it's such a good story and all that. It's a great movie. Tommy Boy's a great movie.
Well, just know I disappoint my husband daily because I've never seen his favorite movie.
You've never seen that. You've never seen Back to the Future.
You do this every time. You just like to throw in those movies. I could do the same to you. No, I've never seen that. But we were talking about it off air because I said that his dream is coming true. And apparently Tommy Boy fans can get your fat guy in a little coat ready. I don't know what that means.
Fat guy in a little coat.
It's party time in Sandusky. I know what that means.
It's party time in Sandusky. Yeah, Tommy Boy Fest is happening in August in Sandusky, where the movie was set.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, it took place at Callahan Brake Parts in Sandusky.
Okay,
or Callahan Brake Pads.
Wait. So if that's like such a classic movie and it was in Sandusky, why is that not as popular to visit like A Christmas Story is? Which
or
I've also
Shawshank. Because here's the thing. So
Shawshank's popular. There's a whole tour.
Right. Shawshank was shot at the prison and that kind of stuff, right? The Christmas Story house is actually there. Callahan Brake Pads. It was set in Sandusky, Ohio, but I don't think it was filmed in Sandusky, Ohio. Maybe it was. Maybe parts of it were. But like the stuff in the movie, it's like The Office wasn't filmed in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
How dare you? I thought it was. Why would you ruin that for me?
All right. So moving on. Tommy Boy Fest, August 7th through 9th in Sandusky, where the movie was set to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Tommy Boy. So now, before you ask, no, Chris Farley can't be there. Rest in peace to that legend.
For that.
David Spade isn't booked either. None of the stars are, but the director of the movie will be there, and the actual car from the movie's making an appearance. They're going to have movie screenings, live music, a classic car show, a look-alike contest, and something called the Tommy Want Wingy Throwdown. Tommy Want Wingy.
Wait, is this the movie about the like spoiled kid or something?
Yes, see?
Yeah.
You're starting to get it.
Yeah, I've never seen it, but I think I know it, yes. But when you said Tommy Want Wingy, that just made me...
Tommy Want Wingy.
What you're saying is I have to sign my husband up for this.
Yes. Book a hotel and book a hotel up there. And then in the morning, make sure you knock on the door of the hotel and go, housekeeping. Housekeeping. That's from Tommy Boy.
Okay, I will.
I can't say the rest on air.
Because the, FCC guidelines and all.
Housekeeping. Okay, Tommy Boy Fest is coming up.
Fest, yay. Plans for you in August.
All right, so yeah, just when you thought the internet had reached its peak ridiculousness, adult tummy time is now a thing, Emily.
Okay, sometimes, like, this has to be one of those things that someone got bored and was like, how can I go viral?
Here's my problem with this. Like, I have trouble using the word tummy, talking as an adult, doing anything. Oh, I'm on my tummy.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
So you might remember tummy time from when you had a baby or were a baby or whatever. It's a thing where you lay babies on their bellies so they build neck muscles, like you said, learn how to move like tiny little angry gym rats, right? But now, thanks to TikTok, grown adults are doing it too, and not for exercise, but for what they call tech neck.
Tech neck? Like what we just talked about, drop head syndrome?
Oh yeah, dropped head syndrome.
Are we all like really? Oh my gosh! Did you hurt yourself again?
My head dropped down here. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Did you hurt yourself again? Because last time, I don't know if the people know that you really hurt your head.
I did. I was bleeding.
You were way too committed to the bit.
We did. We talked about that last week. Dropped head syndrome, where people from looking at their phone too long, their head just drops. Want me to do it again?
No.
Okay.
I want you to do some tummy time though, Kirsch. Get down and do tummy time.
So that's what this is for. It's to fix all the spine damage we've done by staring at our phones like zombies for the last decade. So the trend is to lay on your stomach for 10 minutes a day while scrolling, watching TV, reading, doing whatever. Because
you're still scrolling.
Yeah, right. But it's the best way to fight bad posture, they say, and pull your neck.
I'm sorry. Who's they?
The TikToks.
But not doctors.
No, the TikTokers.
Not the ones that actually went to medical school.
No, the TikTokers. That's who we trust now.
I don't trust. I know that there are people like, can you imagine if you came home and your girls were doing tummy time because the TikTokers said it was cool?
I don't know if I would even notice, like if they were just laying on their floor, on the floor on their stomach. See, that's the thing. Why do we have to call it tummy time? If I just laid on the floor on my stomach, nobody would think anything. But if I was like, oh, hi, honey, welcome home. I'm doing my tummy time.
Can you please try that and see what she says? Honestly,
I think a divorce lawyer would get a call. She'd be like, okay, I'm out.
You really never use the word tummy.
No, because I'm a grown man.
You don't say there's a rumbly in my tummy. Is that what?
Emily. Emily, why would I say that? There's the rumbly in my tummy.
You're Kirsch. I don't know. I thought I had something there, Kirsch.
No, you have nothing there. Go watch some TikToks and learn some better terms than there's the rumbly in my tummy. Okay, so we talk about AI a lot on the show, and I wanted to see what would happen, Emily, if I put into ChatGPT, tell me 5 interesting things that no one knows.
5 interesting things no one knows?
Yes.
You want me to tell you?
No, I asked ChatGPT. Were you listening?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, I didn't think so. No, I asked ChatGPT. Okay. Let's start over. Kirsch and Emily, classic hit country 103. No, seriously. I asked ChatGPT to tell me 5 things no one knows, and then when it spit these out, I had to research them to make sure it wasn't messing with me. You want to hear the 5 fast facts for Thursday morning that ChatGPT spit out?
Yes, I do, actually.
Okay, number 1, random fact that proves history is weirder than fiction. The shopping cart was invented in 1937 by a guy named Sylvan Goldman, owner of the Humpty Dumpty grocery store chain, which is a funny name to begin with. But no one wanted to use them because men thought they were too feminine and women thought they looked too much like a baby stroller.
Okay, I'm just stuck on why is there no Humpty Dumpty grocery store anymore?
I don't know. I wish we had them. Number 2 on the list, listen to this one. Gone with the Wind. Have you ever seen that movie?
No, but I know all about it.
Okay. They got fined $5,000 when the movie came out because they used the word damn in the movie.
Oh, so scandalous back in the day. I remember hearing about that.
How about this one? Number 3, in 1300s England, women could only divorce their husband if the guy was impotent. So naturally, someone had the extremely awkward job of being the inspector to see if it was true.
Just another day at the office. With that job, can you imagine?
All right, sir, come here.
Like,
what did they do?
I don't know, and nor do I really want to know, Kirsch.
The inspector. Okay, last 2. That might be the best one. Barbra Streisand is the only person to have a number 1 album in 6 decades from the 60s through 2014.
Check out. Yeah.
Yeah. She's not great.
What? I think she is.
Okay, she's great. And last one.
Glad I could change your mind so easily.
Cookie Monster's first appearance was in an IBM training film in 1967. So if your IT onboarding felt a little dry, just know that someone once learned about data systems from a fuzzy blue sugar addict yelling about cookies.
You know what's even funnier about that?
The junk inspector?
No. Is that the Cookie Monster is like every IT's person's worst nightmare, eating cookies over your keyboard and stuff like that.
You're right.
So,
right, there's your 5 fast facts for Thursday.
Cookie Monster impersonation.
103.9 The Maverick. No. Classic Hit Country 103.9 The Maverick with Kirsch and Emily. How'd I do?
I thought he was here.
I thought he was
Turner,
here too.
Is that you?
He's got that voice. All right, it's the Thursday Throwdown with Kirsch and Emyle, 103.9 The Maverick. So
you had no idea what to expect.
She was like, we're going to do a throwdown today, and you're going to give me country questions that I have to answer in 5 seconds.
Yes, I am.
How many of these do I have to do?
4.
4, okay.
Is that okay? You got this?
How do we know if 5 seconds has elapsed? I have a timer
I'll set my
over
handy
here.
dandy timer.
Okay.
Do you need me to do it?
No, I can do it.
You don't sound too excited about
I
this.
might give myself a couple extra seconds, but we'll see. Okay, so 4 questions, 5 seconds to answer each. Let's see how I do on the country edition of the Thursday Throwdown.
Okay. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right, you got 5 seconds to answer this. I cannot talk. I'm so excited.
Okay.
Name a country song with a color in it.
Courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
Okay, I'll give you that, even though I think it was definitely more than 5 seconds.
I set the timer here, and it was 4.
Okay. Name 2 country artists with a mullet, past or present.
Joe Diffie and Travis Tritt.
Good job.
Woo! Okay.
Name a country artist who was on The Voice.
Bringing the heat. Blake Shelton.
I guess that counts. I didn't really specify who. Dang it. Okay.
You're getting so frustrated. You're like, wait a sec. Okay, 3 out of 4. Like I said, Kirsch bringing the heat today.
Man, I got to rethink these questions. All right.
Okay.
Name the country stars who got arrested in 2000. Bonus points if you can name for why they were arrested.
Wait. Can I clarify the question before I start my timer?
Yes.
There were only 2 country stars arrested in 2000?
Together. They were arrested together.
Oh, together in 2000. Yes. Can I ask where it happened?
In New York.
In New York. This was Garth and Trisha.
No.
I don't know. Who was it?
Kenny Chesney and Tim McGraw.
What did they get arrested for?
I'm pretty sure stealing a deputy's horse. There was something with a horse.
Kenny and Tim stole a horse in New York City?
Yeah, so
That's the most country thing you can do in the middle of Manhattan right there.
I'm actually pretty sure one of them assaulted a police officer. I'm going to clarify this.
It could not have been Kenny.
Well, Kenny definitely stole the horse, but I don't think he assaulted the police officer.
No,
Are you looking this up right now?
No, I'm not. I'm just thinking about that's a Tim McGraw thing. That's not a Kenny. Kenny's too chill.
That's true.
All right, well, I think I won the Thursday Throwdown today.
You did. I'm so happy for you.
We are talking about house rules that you hated as a kid that now as an adult, you're like, oh, I get it. Makes sense. And now you swear by them in your house.
Oh, there's one that really, really bothers me.
What is it?
And it's turn off the lights when you leave a room.
My dad was the light switch, rage guy. He would just go around turning all the lights off like, we're paying the electric bill around here.
It drives me crazy. Like Kirsch, I know you don't notice it here, but in my office, the lights are off. I can't leave them on, even though I'm in here. Even though the office is like right directly across the hall.
So wait a second. I'm putting this together here because it's really only you and your husband in your house who are operating the lights. Your son's too young for that. And your husband's the one who won't turn the air conditioning on because it's too expensive, but he leaves the lights on?
Make it make sense, Kirsch.
Okay, cool.
Make it make sense.
It's all coming to me here, and I'm like, none of that adds up.
Well, you know what else is actually funny mentioning my husband? Is he sometimes never finishes a bag or box of something like cookies, and we'll open a new one. And so we just have a bunch of like open bags of Oreos and stuff like that.
Why does he do that?
I don't know, because I think he forgets he opened one already.
I don't know if this is so much house rules as it is. Let's just air Emily's grievances from home. Okay, on that.
I can think of one that I did have growing up that my husband now has adopted into his life.
What's that?
Where you take one out, you put one back in, like a water pops, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Like replace it, so you always have a cold one, and it's just common courtesy.
Can we go back to what you were saying about the half-eaten thing, though? Because you'll find this. I don't know if I did this. I'll have to ask my mom. As a teenager, go in the pantry, find something to eat, or the fridge, or whatever, or the freezer, ice cream bars, whatever. And when you take the last one out, both of my daughters put the empty box back into the freezer or back in the pantry or whatever. There's so many times I've gone into the pantry and been like, oh, we have Oreos, like you just said about cookies or whatever. And I'm like, yay, I want an Oreo. And I open it up and there's nothing in it.
It's literally, that's so funny. That just happened to me yesterday with a 2-liter of Sprite. The Sprite was empty. Why is it back in the fridge? Husband of mine. Why? I got so excited I could have Sprite.
A completely empty 2-liter just sitting there?
Yes. And I'm just like, I was so excited, and then I was so disappointed.
I'm starting to think you're married to a teenager.
Honestly, I think that sometimes.
With the socks and the empty Sprite and all that kind of stuff.
Are you trying to trigger me this morning, Kirsch?
I think so.
Mentioning the socks, because now my child does it. Or I'll just find both pairs next to each other. Oh, okay. This might be my airing my grievances. Sorry, guys. Hey, Kirsch, do you remember when I had a 90s themed birthday party? Because obviously. And I'm
Wait, is that the one with the bounce?
Yes.
You had a bounce house?
I had a bounce house. It was honestly one of my best birthday parties ever.
For a bunch of adults, you had a bounce house.
Yes. Hey, your girls were there.
They were.
So I remember talking to Mrs. Kirsch, and I was like, oh, are you going to bounce in the bounce house? Because that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, no, not after I had kids. It's just not the same. And, I laughed. And I was like, oh, I get it. I didn't get it. No, but then I had a kid, and I got it.
So is this why you are constantly back and forth to the bathroom? Is that why you're saying
yes, because I drink water and I stay hydrated. Yes, no, it's because I had a baby, and when you gotta go, you just gotta go.
Nothing works right afterwards. So it's funny you say this because we saw this earlier. We were talking about this New York Times article. They say the classic just in case bathroom break before a road trip. Do you do that? Like, hey, we're about to leave, just in case one more time.
I do the inconvenience of we just get on the road and I have to go.
Oh,
that's how I roll.
Well,
yeah.
They're saying the just-in-case bathroom trip might actually be bad for you.
Oh, so, okay, because, when you gotta go, you gotta go. There's a saying for a reason, right?
Right. So doctors call this proactive voiding, otherwise known as, gotta take a tinkle before we go. If you do it too often...
We're using the greatest words today.
You're basically training your brain to think it's always time to pee, even when it's not.
Okay, I could see that. And so I guess what you're saying is don't make my child go before we leave. Did you ever make the girls do that?
Yeah, you better. Well, yeah. And then they would still have to go when we got on the road. But they say if you do this, if you try to force it before you go, you train your brain to send pee alarms before your bladder's full.
Okay, that's good to know.
Good morning, pee alarms.
Good morning,
Weren't
yes.
prepared for this, were you?
No. But, I think, didn't this article say there was hope that experts say you can retrain your brain?
Yeah, I think it's like...
Mind over bladder.
Mind over bladder. Yes.
Deep breaths. Self-talk. Like, I am in control of my pee. I see it now. That's what your life tip for today from Kirsch and Emyle.
We talk about bathroom stuff a lot, don't we?
You talk about it a lot.
You brought this one up.
I did. But you were going to anyways, let's be honest. I think you look for the words, honestly.
I just searched the internet.
I think you have Google alerts for the words poo and pee and all the stuff like that.
Again, you brought this story to my attention, so you do too.
Am I surrounded by teenagers in my life that are adults?
Well, next time you're about to hit the road and someone says, go just in case, maybe just roll the dice next time and it'll be healthier for you. It's kind of nice sitting here, Emily, because we see the traffic on TV, but we don't have to battle it on 270 every morning. So, I'll take that as a win.
Yeah. You know what I was actually thinking about the other day as I was driving on 270 and someone cut me off? Have you seen Fast and Furious?
I've seen one of them.
Okay.
I know there's 36 of them or whatever.
Yes. Do you know how extreme they are? Like the longest airline, runway.
Yeah.
And all that. Well, I actually think I found what could beat them, and that's 270.
270, seriously, it is. If you're out there right now,
I don't think they could accomplish it as well. I really don't.
It's like playing real life Mario Kart out there. If you had random questions just hit me. If you had one of the, what do you call them? Prizes or tools or whatever from Mario Kart that you could take tools on 270 to get through traffic, which one do you choose?
I've waited my whole life for this question.
I'm not putting you on the spot.
No, this one, I've got the answer for this one. The star, where you could do anything.
Where you can just drive through whatever?
Yes, and nothing touches you. That would be amazing. Wait, let me guess yours. The banana peel.
No, the banana peel's terrible.
The shell.
No.
The red shells.
No, mine was the star as well. Either that or the bullet.
Okay, I can see that.
The bullet where it just like blasts through everybody and everything else. But the star is great. You just go where you want, cars that be flying and everything. People might get hurt, but at least you get where you're going.
You are invincible at the star. That's what matters.
Right. Sorry, random thoughts out of my brain. We've got Cosi tickets for Unofficial Galaxies. The exhibit is loaded with ships and costumes and props straight out of Star Wars dreams.
Yes.
It's running through September 1st at Cosi. Have you seen it?
I have, and it's amazing. And for those who don't know, I'm a Darksider, as I say, because Vader is the love of my life. I have a lot of loves of my life, don't I? I do. But they have a whole dark side section, and I was in heaven. I'm actually going again this weekend because I love it so much.
Real quick, before we give these away, is everything okay? Are you all right? Because you're like, oh, I love Darth Vader, and I love Keanu Reeves, and Jason Statham is just so dreamy, and my husband leaves his socks around and doesn't eat the Oreos right. Are you okay?
I'm fine. He knows about it. It's not like I hide it from him. You guys all
right? Okay, so
he tried to propose it in front of Vader, so I think he accepts my quirks.